His bike ride took him through the Oregon desert, but that's where he made a life-saving discovery. A Portland cyclist found an elderly man stranded, dehydrated, and nearly unconscious. And now that man and his dogs are safe and recovering. Our Fox 12's Audrey WEIL is hearing from that man tonight. She joins us now live from the mobile newsroom with his first-hand account of this rescue. Audrey?
That's right, Bonnie. I just spoke to that cyclist this afternoon, and he said it's really taken him all week to process what happened. Not only was he in the right place at the right time, but he had just the right tool to get help. Here's Tomas Quinones on his latest biking adventure, a ride that took him through part of the southeastern Oregon desert. About a week and a half ago, he was on day 6 of that 7-day trip.
I hadn't seen anybody all day long. I hadn't had cell phone signal for 2 days straight.
When he came across what he at first assumed was another dead cow.
But as I started getting closer, I realized, like, that's a guy. Those are jeans and a t-shirt. That's not something dead in the road.
Here in Lake County, state police say he'd actually found a nearly unconscious elderly man who'd become stranded 4 days earlier. Authorities say he'd hiked about 14 miles with one of his dogs after his car got stuck in a dry creek bed.
He looked like he wouldn't last another day.
Quinones says he found him severely sunburnt, dehydrated, unable to talk. So he shaded him with a tent and gave he and his dog some water. But most importantly, he says, he was able to call for help.
Press SOS on there. Everything starts lighting up.
He used this spot tracker device and an ambulance arrived within a couple hours.
The odds of finding someone in the desert like that and being found by someone that can actually make that communication are just, it blows my mind that I was able to do this.
A few days after that rescue, troopers used a plane to find the man's Jeep, and they say there with it was his other dog. Now authorities tell us they've all been reunited and are home resting.
People calling me a hero and everything else, it's overwhelming. You know, I don't consider myself a hero because I just happen to be in the right spot in the right time to press that button and give him some water.
And Quinones says he's actually heard from some of that man's relatives expressing their gratitude. He also added how important it is to have one of those personal locator beacons when you're out in the wilderness. Reporting live from the mobile newsroom, Audrey WEIL, Fox 12 Oregon.